Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. There has been heated campaigns in Kaspool. Kaspool is in Homabay County. And these campaigns were between the Homabay Governor Gladys Wanga and our Deputy Governor Oyugi Mawanga, because the two were supporting two different factions. Oyugi Mawanga, the Deputy Governor, was supporting Aroko, and Gladys Wanga was supporting Were. In Kenya, there is what we call freedom of speech and association. To me, I don't see any wrong because that is democracy. Gladys Wanga is the deputy, is the chairperson, ODM, and as they tell us always, ODM respects democracy and ODM respects the rule of law. Something has happened that those who supported a rival team are being punished by Gladys Wanga because Gladys Wanga supported another team which those being punished never supported. She has released a press statement today, and allow me to read that press statement for you. Immediate changes in constitution of the County Executive Committee. In order to enhance service delivery to better service the people of Homabay County, while exercising the powers bestowed on me as the governor and pursuant to sections 30, 31, and 35 of the County Government Act, I do hereby order as follows. Number 1, reassign Mr. Danish Onyango to serve not only as the County Executive Committee member for Roads, Public Works, Transport and Infrastructure, but to further service as the acting County Executive Committee member in charge of agriculture, irrigation, and livestock development. Dismiss Dr. Peter Gola as provided for in Section 35A of the County Governments Act. He was serving as the County Executive Committee member in charge of lands, fiscal planning, housing, and urban development. Nominate Mr. Joseph Mitito, a consummate professional with strong leadership skills from Homabay Town, to serve as the County Executive Committee member in charge of lands, fiscal planning, housing, and urban development. As per the law, I will submit this name and vetting documents for approval by the County Assembly. The changes herein takes effect immediately. The County Secretary is tasked to ensure smooth handing over by those affected. I issue this executive order on this first day of December 2025 under my hand. Signed, Homabay Governor Gladys Wanga. So in short, Gladys Wanga is punishing those individuals who never supported his side. And I wonder, a whole chairperson of a party that claims to be respecting the rule of law and freedom of association and expression is dismissing someone from office because that individual exercised his freedom of speech and association. It's a sad day in the Republic of Kenya, and because it's a sad day, we call upon those like me who have the platform to condemn such acts, to condemn them in the strongest terms possible. We cannot pretend to preach water, but at night we take alcohol in clubs It doesn't make any sense. If Wanga is preaching democracy, that democracy must trickle down to be exercised also in her office. She should serve as an example of the representation of a party that honors, respects, and upholds the rule of law. The rule of law suggests each and every Kenyan has a right of freedom of speech, and association. If those juniors associated themselves with Aroko, they don't deserve any punishment. You associated yourself with Were. There's no problem with that. Kila mtu ana exercise right yake kikatiba. Mimi sioni shida yoyote. But if you want people to worship you, if you want people to support whoever you want to support, then personally, Kaka, I believe Gladys does not deserve to be a leader in a party that reasons otherwise, unless they are pretending to defend the rule of law and democracy in this country. If ODM respects democracy, its chairperson and associate leaders must reflect the same. Now, Oyugi Mawanga is responding. It has come to my urgent attention that my office alongside the county secretary and payroll management officers has been unlawfully locked, barring staff from performing their duties. This act is not only unethical and illegal, but an alarming display of blunt impunity and abuse of power. I condemn this shameful and retrogressive assault on public administration in the strongest possible terms. Locking up government offices over political disagreements is an intolerable attack on our democratic institutions and the rule of law. Exactly what I've said. What Gladys Wanga is doing is an attack to the rule of law, is an attack to the constitutional institutions. Yeah? This is a calculated political power play aimed directly at undermining my office and obstructing the functions of county governance. The locking of other offices is nothing more than collateral damage in this reckless scheme, a clear sign of intolerance for dissent and disregard for the public interest. We must remember that no individual holds a specific office as personal property. These offices are held temporarily on behalf of the people. Public service demands respect, civility, and unwavering commitment to the welfare of the citizens we serve, not petty political vendettas. The act of imprisoning public offices in political standoffs strips our government of integrity, staffs essential services, and threatens the democratic principles that are the foundation of our county. Such conduct reveals profound disrespect for governance, leadership, and the very people who entrusted us with these responsibilities. Political differences and dissenting opinions must be resolved through dialogue, respect, and lawful means, but not through intimidation, exclusion, or misuse of authority. This toxic approach must end. That is Mwango Oyugi speaking from Homabay. I also repeat, Gladys Wanga is treading on a very dangerous path that is going to cost her heavily. God bless you. See you on the next episode. Asanteni sana.